And we are live.
What's up, geniuses? Trading card world has been on fire the last few years. Pokemon, Magic, One Piece, Lorcana, you name it. Prices have been skyrocketing, collectors are stacking slabs, and shops can't keep product on their shelves. But here's the million-dollar question. How long will this ride last? Every boom eventually faces a bust, and today we're asking, is the TCG bubble, or cardboard bubble, about to pop? What will happen when the hype cools and the market corrects and values come crashing down? Let's break it all down today, right here on TC Genius. Stick around. All right, geniuses, welcome. AB and I were talking offline. I think this is actually episode 12. Pretty amazing. 2.5 months in, and we're still having fun, still doing this. AB, how you doing?
Really good, SD. Really good. How about yourself?
Good. Good to see you. It's been a minute since we've done a recording together. We both kind of been off doing our own things here, so.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, there's so many things that's going on right now. It's just to try to kind of put a grasp around all of it. It's been a lot.
Yeah. I mean, last couple weekends have been pretty busy. Obviously, I'm sure, hopefully everybody saw the videos. Went to the Mega pre-release, did the Spider-Man Magic pre-release. You had NXT last weekend, went to that, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so no, we're not breaking up. I'm still keeping him around. He's fine. But we have been doing our own things just because the way our schedules have worked out, and just with recording, we're trying to kind of divide. And
He's really mean.
Yeah.
He just sends me messages. Jesus,
Whatever.
trust me when I tell you, he's just mean. He just comes on and he's like, hey, you need to do this. You need to do this.
Yep. AB
okay,
called me his rocket boosters. I'm only here for a short part of this journey. That's all. I'm not going to be around forever. Yep.
Don't make me.
He sent me this message and he's like, some people come in your life like seasons. I'm a rocket booster. I'm there to get him to orbit, and that's it.
They only
and
get him to the top,
me.
and then once they are no use to you, they just like rocket boosters, they just go their separate ways, and
pretty much
the rocket just keeps climbing into outer space.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine. When I upload that picture and then you guys get to see what I really said, you're going to be like, oh. Exactly. I called him the control panel of my life.
Yeah. And I've called AB my lighthouse. So, yes.
Beacon of light.
I guess
it can get pretty dark, geniuses. He can get pretty dark. This dude just come in here and just full torch, like scorched earth. Just
no.
Oh my gosh! No. Like the world's gonna end. Like every day, it's a roller coaster. Okay, so just like the market right now, it's a roller coaster every day. He'll call me and he'll start off like, "Oh man, look, check this out.
Bro, we're done. It's been fun."
It'll start off like kind of good, right? You know, he's kind of like the morning train. Like, hey, he's just drinking his coffee. He's like, it's on the way up. Like, oh, you know what, man? Hey, we got some new followers, got some new subscribers. Oh, that's cool. All of a sudden, nope. Like 2 hours later. You know, he's about to go do something for work, and all of a sudden he's like, dude, it's over. It's over. We're cooked. I'm like, dude, chill out. What are you talking about? It's only like 10:30 in the morning. And all of a sudden he's kind of like slowly trending back up. Like, all right, you know, everything's okay. All right, cool. Oh, man, we got so many things to talk about. Guess what? We had this and that.
Hey, man, I want to see this succeed. You know, you can't blame me. I'm driven here. I'm driven. You know, as
my wife has told me plenty of times, it is an emotional roller coaster. With my guy,
all right. Are you done? Are you done? Because AB just went on his little tirade there, I guess, if you will. I won't even get into the texts and texts and texts and texts of abuse.
That doesn't even sound like me. That's not even true.
Yeah. Should I get my phone? Should we show the world?
What's really bad is I know he's just baiting me, but if I really were to do it and put it out there, you'd be like, oh, it's SD, huh? I'm like, yeah. It's usually the one that's telling you that it's the other way around. Yeah, it's the other way around.
Not at all. All right. Anyways, glad to be back. AB, we're talking about the market bubble, right?
I mean,
I know people have been talking to me about it, or asking me about it, and be like, hey, when do you think it's going to come down? Is it ever going to burst?
Is it going to burst? When,
what are we doing here? Like, everything's
sooner
so
or later,
crazy. Right? Like, should I get in now? Should I do this now? Should I sell? Should I buy? Obviously, overall, I don't think there's a real answer to it. Obviously, none of us know. I mean,
well, plenty of opinions out there, plenty of ideas. Obviously, plenty of people telling you one way or the other, right?
Yep, I would agree with that for sure. You're the expert here. You do this on the daily, way more than I do. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. I have finally agreed to start selling some of my collection because obviously with the market prices, I'd be down to sit on it right now. So
don't worry about it, guys. Everybody start following me. I'm going to start throwing his stuff out there for $1. Don't worry about it. Just dollar start, sudden death.
Do it. Let's do it.
It's crazy, right? You don't know. And it's always trending up, trending down. I mean, within the same day. Again,
Right.
just like the
Yeah.
roller coaster that SD puts me on, the market will do the same thing within the same day.
Oh
Forget
my
a
gosh.
week or the month or the year.
Yeah.
I mean, the market is just out of control right now. People don't know what to do.
Following skies, that booster box. Man, it was at sitting around $2,400 forever, and then like overnight it was at 3K, and now it's back down to like 23, I
No, and then
think.
it finished today like at 25 and
Yeah.
change. So I
So
mean, it's
crazy.
literally like the stock market, right? Like
Yeah.
every
Right.
second you're sitting there watching your collector app or you're watching other apps,
Yeah.
like, what's he doing? What's he doing right
Exactly.
now? And then
I
what's he
mean,
doing
but
right now?
and then talk about the Moonbreon though. That
Yeah.
thing again is on the up. Crazy,
Oh,
which is what's
it's
driving
starting
that
to
booster
dip,
box.
right? The hype is over. The bubble's
Yeah.
about to burst. Oh, it only got to 20. I mean, we saw it when it got to 3,000. What was it? Months ago, and then it came back down 24, 20. Again, we're talking PSA 10, right? But I mean, the raw card alone right now sells for what? 2K. I
Something like that.
mean,
I haven't looked. Yeah, I'd have to.
when this
Let me
all
look it
started
up.
for me a couple years ago, it was at $800, 900. I mean, they're like, "Oh, is it gonna finally crack 1,000?" And oh man, that bubble's about to burst. When's it gonna happen? And then it shot up to 3K. Then it came back down, and then I mean, there's just no telling what the market is doing, what the collectors are chasing. So it's just out of control.
Maybe since we're while I'm looking this up, why don't you tell the viewers out there, where does one look up prices? Where do they track the market? Where do they see what the market is doing, what this bubble is doing? What do you use?
So for me, I go in and obviously I have my collection saved on the collector app just so I can kind of keep an inventory of what I have. Obviously, have other things offline that are just kind of like keeping track of what I have. But at the same time, at any moment, if I want to track something or I want to see what it's doing, I'll jump into eBay. I'll go into last souls. I'll go into completed sales and confirm sales. And then you go into TCGplayer. I mean, there's a plethora of things that are out there to explain to you
Yeah,
what the market is doing and
right.
what to look at. But again, that right there, lightly played. I mean, if you could see it on your screen, guys, again, this is one of the biggest cards to chase in the Pokemon collecting universe when it comes to an alt art. Comes out of Evolving Skies, the Moonbreon, right? It's an Umbreon VMAX alt art. But just look at it. Lightly played. That is
Yeah.
$2,800.
Here's the last
That
month.
is, I mean, look
This
at
is the
that.
raw price too. This isn't the graded price, but you can see it's been dropping again. It's around $1,200 now.
I mean, it's just,
Lightly
and this
played,
is,
like you said. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, this is again what it just changes within the same week, SD. It's just there's no true grasp. If somebody tells you that they know what the market is doing, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna say this politely, but they're lying to you. They don't know. We don't know. One card could be up today and it's down tomorrow. Any card, right? They'll be like, oh, this is the big card that's hitting. Everybody's chasing it. We've always told you, love what you collect. If you're chasing it for monetary reasons, you better hang on because it is up and down, sideways, and all the way around in every
Totally.
direction within the
I
same
mean, you
day.
can look right here today, the 23rd, near mint hollow sold $2,000. 2 days ago, near mint, $2,100. So a damaged one, almost $1,000 on the 17th. Damaged. I mean, that's crazy. Craziness. I saw that the TerraFest Sunbreon's on the rise again, too.
Yep.
That one's going
Slowly.
up.
That one's gone
And
a little
then
bit slower. Yeah, but
this is,
it's on the rise. Yeah.
yep, this is another one that I just saw today that I was like, I can't
And
believe this
obviously
one's
like the
on the up.
Umbreon V, right? The Umbreon V from Evolving Skies, the alt
Yeah.
art. That one's on the way up. But I mean, there's just no telling. You pick
Dude,
a
some of the
card.
Charizards are going crazy right now.
Yep. Because you got Phantasmal Flames that's about to come out. And obviously it's, centralized around the Charizard Gold that's about to come out. I mean,
Yep.
obviously 151's on the way up. You
Dude,
could
the Charizard
less than a
Gold.
month ago. Less than a month ago, that Charizard right there, the 151 SIR or the alt art, you could have bought it for 180, 170.
Yep.
I mean,
Look, it was down $166. So this is moderately played 240 right now. And then let's look at more data. So lightly played sold today for 250, near mint 310 consistently. Two of them sold today at that. Yeah, so that one's crazy. And then this is one I was absolutely shocked by. Let me see if I can.
so real quickly before SD pulls up the next one, you want to collect Charizards, Mew, obviously with the bubble Mew, right? From what is it, Paldean Fates or oh man, I'm blanking on the Japanese version of it.
Oh, the shining no.
Shiny Treasures.
Yeah.
Shiny Treasures, right? But that bubble Mew. So again, Mew, Charizard, Mewtwo, Giratina, and then you have Umbreon. I mean, those are just some of the big ones. You can chase their cards, you can go back to promos, you can go back to cards that were in like blister packs. I mean, the celebrations one, the celebrations like the gold star, right? Duplicate
Yeah.
that came out of celebrations Umbreon. I mean, it's just there's no stopping the market because new people are coming in every single day, learning about the market, being told what to chase, and then it's just driving up the price.
Some of it, like you said, it's great that new people come in the hobby, but it kind of drives me nuts. I've been into some stores locally, and I don't know, it's a little bit frustrating because there's just some knuckleheads in there, and people are probably going to not like that I say this, but I mean, because I know everybody started somewhere, but there are just some people you just know. They're just trying to flip and make a buck quickly. Like they have no idea what they're doing. And I'm not saying that people can't learn, and I get that, but just some people, they're not trying to learn anything. They don't want to learn anything. They're just like, I heard Pokemon's really big right now, so I should probably buy some, try to make $5. It's annoying. I'm sorry. I may edit that out. I don't know, but I may not, because right? Seriously, it is a little bit annoying. So I don't know. It's just a little bit. Sometimes you're just like, I get it.
With anything, what do you do, SD? Whenever you put money into something, what are you supposed to do? No matter what it is,
Do the
whether it's a
research.
car or a house,
Do the research.
Pokemon, stocks,
Do the
crypto.
research.
It's never end. Do your research, do homework,
Yeah.
figure out what it is that you're gonna
Yes.
do. Go in with the plan. Don't just go in and just start buying stuff. That's the idea. Have a plan. Come
Yeah.
in and watch TC Genius. We'll give you that plan.
Heck yeah.
We'll tell you what to do. And not even just for us. There's
Yep.
plenty of people out there that have Instagrams and YouTube channels. And the idea is just, it's all this huge community. SD has said it time and time again. This community, finding the right people will guide you the right way, but come in with some sort of plan and understand maybe this is not the end all be all. Some people will come in and they'll be like, oh man, I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna invest in Pokemon. Okay, maybe come in with a different kind of plan at the beginning.
Right.
And then as you
Yes.
see things working out and you've put in some time, then you can understand, okay, you know what, maybe I can make this kind of decision.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's just do your research, do homework.
Totally, I
and
agree.
It'll help you out in the long run.
Yep. So here's one that I saw today that I was absolutely shocked by. The weird lifelike Charizard, dude. 110. I mean, look at this right here. The last month, it
Yeah.
went from $20 to 103, and that's just in the span of the last 10 days. Let's see. The 1 month snapshot last sold, a damage sold for $5. Okay. Today, near mint sold for $101, $88. And I know that the PSA 10s, they're even higher now on this card.
And it's Charizard. It's one of the easy ones, right?
Yeah.
Again, Charizard, Mew, Moonbreon.
Well, and this one isn't even
It's just
one of the main Charizards. That's the
not.
point.
It's not.
And
I
look
know
at
that they
it.
have that jumbo because I know Nathan had that jumbo. Had that jumbo as well.
Yeah.
So it was a regular TCG card, and then they came in a jumbo version as well. But it's just, that's what I'm telling you. There's no person out there that can say they have a complete grasp as to what the market is doing. There's no way.
Nope. It's impossible. So I guess we kind of been all over the place already when we started this. So we were going to start talking about when's the bubble going to crash. Really, honestly, we said that's what it is. It's going to crash someday. I don't think it's going to do it anytime soon. That's the point of this video. It's going to go up and down. It is volatile, just like stocks. But our opinion here, and it's just an opinion, is that Pokemon and trading card games or trading cards in general are going to stick around, and it's just going to get crazier. And one of my biggest points for that is it's not going to crash anytime soon. And here is my reason why it's not going to crash anytime soon. Because the holidays are right around the corner. And we have some big sets coming out for One Piece, obviously Pokemon, and the holiday rush will be here before we know it. Cards aren't going to go down during the holidays. I bet you maybe it'll take a little dip after Christmas, after the new year. We might see a little dip there. But I think, honestly, this is kind of a new era for cards. I think things are getting on another level. I mean, let's talk about sports cards just for 1 second. This was maybe 3 weeks ago, the highest paid price ever for a sports card. And this includes trading cards, sports cards, everything. Highest piece of cardboard ever. I think it was $12.9 million was what that sold for. It was the auto Jordan
Kobe
card. Yeah. With the jersey.
1 of 1 dual, was it dual patch, right? The NBA.
Yep. And dual auto.
I mean,
12.9 million.
Yeah.
I think it was Kevin is his name? Kevin Leary? Kevin O'Leary? Yeah. He was the one who bought it.
From
Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
so
And then he started doing his research. And obviously, you have other big names doing their research, creating their TCGs. I know we've mentioned that before. I mean, Bo Jackson's coming out with his already rolled out battle arenas. You got Gary V with VeeFriends. I mean, it just, and then Magic, I feel like, has had this huge resurgence just because they're doing all their collaborations with like Final
Yeah.
Fantasy,
Yep.
Spider-Man. And then it's this new wave. I think this is the new norm. Huge collaborations, big name people coming in, spending more money. And this is my opinion on the bubble. It's just not going to slow down. Not anytime
No,
soon.
I mean, and
30th
that's
anniversary. You didn't even, you always mention it, right? The 30th anniversary of
yeah,
Pokemon is next
right.
year.
Yep.
That's coming up. So that again, that's not going to slow it down. You got Pokemon that's about to do their collaboration with Lego. They're already talking about this massive, like, I don't know,
Two
6, 7
huge,
thousand.
massive
Yeah.
corporations.
Right. So I
Huge.
mean, two staples of collecting and toys and just eyes for the kids, and then obviously Christmas and birthdays, and it's just not going to slow down.
No,
Get the
and
cards
then
you like, get the cards you want, get them now,
yep,
because it's just
not in
insane.
foreseeable future. And it's just like you said, just when you started this last conversation right here. I mean, look at the names that are getting into it. It's not going anywhere. When now that big names are coming into it, and now it's becoming almost more mainstream, it is most certainly not going anywhere. I mean, and this is kind of why we had our other episode where we were talking, is this still a kid's hobby, a kid's game, or is this an adult thing now? And obviously we got comments on that, which by the way is great. Thank you for all your comments. That's what we're trying to do with this, is create conversation. Post your comments up, give us your opinions.
Yeah,
Everybody's
people
got
don't
a
like
thick
SD.
skin. No one's going to get offended. I mean, yeah, just let us know.
People don't like SD. You're always
Nobody,
calling him out.
nobody likes me.
It's
So
it's interesting because you brought it up, but I mean, again, it's on one of the social medias. You're getting the same thing that everybody else is getting now. Pokemon compared to the stock market, compared to the S
yeah,
and P.
it's funny you say
Oh my
that.
God, percentages. Oh, the S&P in the last so and so years has done this much. Pokemon's up to 3,000. Like, it's
Here we go.
never ending.
Yep. We
It's
posted this
not
on
gonna
ours.
stop.
Obviously,
Yeah.
someone else had posted it, but this one has been going around the interwebs.
Yeah. So
And
credit to anybody that created this and posted it up there.
yep,
Again, we're not taking credit for this. This is
nope,
just sharing the information and
but
how it
it is
compares to everything
crazy.
else out there.
Pokemon cards have seen a 3,821% cumulative monthly return since 2004, when the S&P 500 is the, I don't know, cornerstone of the stock market. I mean, that's the safest bet what people put their money in, is only 483% return in 11 years.
In that same time period.
Yep.
Pokemon outpaced it.
Yep.
By what is that? I mean, 9 times?
Something like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, 9
I mean,
times,
and
a
look,
little
even
over 9
baseball
times
cards,
the
they
amount.
have that on there too. Baseball cards outpaced it. Cardboard, pieces of cardboard. I mean, this isn't going anywhere. If anything, I think it's going to get big. Now, like I said, I think at some point, yes, it's going to take a dip, and it's always done that. But I think the new norm, I guess, I think it would be safe to say, the new norm when it returns back to a norm is going to be lower than what we're seeing now. But that
Yeah.
norm is still going to be higher than what we've seen before.
Yeah. The new floor is going to be at a different
Yes.
level. Where
Thank
people
you.
thought the
That's the way to
floor
put
was
it.
going to be a
Yes.
certain part. No. This is possibly the new floor, or it might even be higher. Why? Pokemon's not stopping, SD. Pokemon's not just going to sit there and go, oh, we're just going to let this fall apart all of a sudden. After 30 years, they're creating new modern twists on cards. They're bringing back
Yeah.
versions of cards that were around during the
Right.
mid-era, right? Everybody calls it the mid-era, where people maybe slowed down. They stopped collecting. Everything was accessible. There were so many things that were being overprinted or didn't get printed enough. And so they're a little more limited in quantities. And yet nobody really chased these cards. And all of a sudden, they're coming back, resurgence on the cards in that mid-era. And now they're putting the new twist on the new version of those cards. And it's just, again, Pokemon and Lego. They're creating that Pokemon theme park, right? Japan. I mean, PSA today, I think I saw it today. I can't say it's today, but they announced that they're creating their first facility in Canada, where now Canadians are going to be able to send their cards directly to a facility in Canada. So they no longer have to cross borders, obviously, to get the cards into the US.
Yep.
Now they're able to grade over there. And right before we got on, I saw one where they're announcing that they're also going to open one in Germany. So, I mean, it's not stopping. It almost sounds like my parents, right? Oh man, Pokemon's not going to be around. It's 30 years.
Yeah.
And
well,
it's not slowing down.
Here's one you're forgetting about too. I just saw an article, Pokemon's thinking about getting in on the NFT game. So, I mean, that all of those things alone just show that they're branching out and they're trying to expand. It's like they're hitting their second wind, right? And I don't say branching out or trying to figure out what they're doing because they're struggling. They're like, this is really popular. What else can we do with it? you know, and everybody's eating it up. Everybody's digging it. I don't think this is just a quick money grab. These things have consistently been growing. I mean, I've been in it just for about a year now, and even since I started. Let me put it this way. So I mentioned earlier that I'm gonna start selling stuff, okay? Most of the items that I bought for my collection that I was like, I'm just gonna sit on these, I've not only doubled, I've probably tripled my investment in almost everything.
Yeah.
In a year.
Genie says, I got SD to start loading some stuff up in the collector. He's, I'm always
I
busy.
had
I
no
can't.
idea.
And then all of a sudden he starts loading stuff up. He's like, what's this? I'm like, yeah, look up that box. Oh, look up this box. And he starts loading them up into his collector app. And he's like, what? I didn't pay that. I didn't pay that for
Not
this.
even
And I'm
close.
like, I mean, he's looking at these prices and all of a sudden I'm trying to be like full on, like, come on, man, sell me some stuff. Nope. I'm just gonna let it go higher. I'm like, come on. But I mean, the idea that this is within a year, right? You haven't even gotten to the year. And it's twice or 3 times as valuable as when you first bought it. Promos, right? Promos are out the freaking window.
Yep.
It's insane what they're doing. Destined
Yep.
Rivals, that was the first thing I wrote down when we were talking about what we were going to do for today's episode. Destined Rivals came out this year and their boxes are out of control. Prices are out of control. Sleeve packs, booster bundles, booster boxes. I mean, within the same year, we're not even halfway through what is supposed to be like the print run, right? Of what Destined Rivals should be and how long it should be around. And yet it's rising at a rapid pace and it only pulls everything else up.
And here's another thing. I don't think, like, I mean, if the bubble bursts, I don't think it's going to be something that's just going to be, it's going to dump overnight. We're going to see a gradual decrease in prices. I mean, I think some of the big cards, yes, those are probably overnight going to get really, really low. Like, look at Prismatic. Prismatic has done that already, right? And that was another instance where everybody's like, man, here it comes. The market's crashing. We're all out, man. Right? Prismatic. Oh my God.
It flooded the market with too much product. The prices are going down. The cards are too hard to hit. And then what's happening?
Yeah.
Going back up.
Exactly. And here's a couple more reasons. Is like I was saying, I think you've got Collecticon. Okay, that's the mainstay of card shows, right? But more are popping up. Locally, there's more. There's a card shop almost every weekend. I guarantee where you live, wherever you're watching this right now, there's
Dallas,
probably a card
every
show.
Weekend.
Like, yeah. And then Pat, Deep Pocket Monster, he's got Card Party, right? He's doing 2 a year now. He did one in Orlando, and the one is coming up next weekend in Seattle. And they just announced that they're doing a 3rd location for next year, so they'll have 3 of them, right? So everything is still just growing. I don't think the rug's going to get pulled out from underneath it, because there is just so much of this out there, and not so much of it out there meaning that there's so much that the prices are going to go down or people are going to have enough of it. I think that there's so much of it out there that there's still room to grow, and that people can still get into it and they realize what's going on, that it's just fueling the fire, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. We just, a couple weeks ago, I went to a show. K. Bailey Hutchinson. It was a Dallas card show, downtown Dallas. 200, 300 tables. A couple weeks later, now they're doing Dallas Card Show inside AT&T Stadium. 100,000 people, right, have filled that stadium to watch a football game, to watch boxing matches. And now you're talking about cards, Pokemon cards, filling tables. I mean, what, 200-300 tables? And that was on Saturday. It was a one-day event. Free parking, come in, just pay an entrance ticket to come in, and just collectibles everywhere. And you would have thought, wow, that was a lot. That was a big deal. That was Saturday. Sunday, then you have NTX Arena, another 300, 400 vendors. You have graded cards sitting there. You have companies that are now checking your cards out, and they're going to prep them so you can send them off to grade. You have other places. I mean, you have Labubu everywhere. You have Pokemon. You have Magic the Gathering, Spider-Man pre-release. I mean, you can easily be overwhelmed at these events because there's so much to look at. You think that every person has the same cards. They don't. There is so much out there that's being collected, from promos to EXs. People are going back to gold stars. Then you have the ponchos. Obviously, each individual Pokemon has its own following. I mean, it's just, where does it stop? It doesn't.
It does. Well, here's another thing, like you're saying too, is the market basically can feed itself. And what I mean by this is, think about it. There's so much of this stuff. It's been around for 30 years, right? More people are into it now. More people are ripping vintage, right?
Yeah.
The older something gets in this hobby, the more expensive traditionally it becomes.
Yes.
But now that more stuff's getting ripped, there's more of it in the market, which means if there's more of it, it's saturated, prices should come down. Okay, I get that. But then on the flip side, all the sealed vintage stuff just goes up because now there's less of it. So that part of the market's going to grow. So there's really no burst to this. I mean, the more stuff we get out there, the more stuff that's ripped, the more other parts of the hobby are going to get increase in value. And now people, I mean, if you think about it too, like this isn't something where it doesn't take a lot of money. It can, I mean, but what I mean is you can get in this hobby and start collecting for $25. Or you can get in and get on this hobby for those that have that capability for $250,000. I don't know. It depends on how big your wallet is, but you know what I mean? It doesn't take much to get in this hobby. And then you could be sitting on a card that you paid $20 for. And just like we showed here, you could have some cards overnight that hit. And now you have a $20 card like the Charizard that within 10 days is now worth $100. I get it. We're basically talking gambling. This isn't a surefire thing. It doesn't always happen. Do your research. Bottom line, all of these are just examples of why this market isn't going to blow up anytime soon, in my opinion.
Real quickly, right? And real quickly, what do you hear people say when they start talking about the market dipping? Buy in, buy more,
right?
Buy again,
just like stocks. Sell high, buy low.
Buy when it's on its way down because it's going to go back up. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. The money will come back to you. Even if it keeps dipping for however long it dips, it's going to come right back up. So then you'll remember, hey, I paid so-and-so money for this card or this box, and then it'll swing right back up and then surpass what it is that you paid for. So you just have to hang in there. Whether you're buying sealed or slabs or singles, it's going to come back up. And I think this is the safest way I would put it from right now, SD. The safest bet is maybe it's not just one massive bubble. You gave it a perfect example. You rip more packs, there's less out there. Whether it's vintage, whether it's modern. The more you rip, the less there is out there. And it's still going to increase the demand because it comes in waves. Some people want to rip it as it's being ripped. Some people are like, you know what, I'll rip it later. Prismatic, oh, because there's God packs in there. I mean, why not just say that there are a lot of individual bubbles?
Yeah.
There's a bubble for vintage. There's a bubble for sealed. There's a bubble for, slabs. There's a bubble for each individual set. And within each bubble, there's a bunch of individual bubbles because then they go in and, this little thing.
There's so many niches to this. Yeah. And we're just talking Pokemon, okay? Let's not even get started on One Piece. Let's not get started on Lorcana. Let's not get started on Star Wars Unlimited. Let's not get started on Magic. There's so many different. Yeah. There's just so much of this. So again, I don't think this is going to be something where the bubble's going to burst. It could go down. I think another thing that probably will slow down at some point. Right now, it's at a high, so new sets come out. New card prices are inflated. I mean, that first week, those card prices are going to be
just
like
be
when
careful.
Phantasmal Flames comes out and that gold Charizard starts getting hit. That card is going to be ridiculous. It's going to come down. It will come down off
right now, right?
Week.
With the Lucario and the Mega Gardevoir.
It will.
Pace
and
yourself.
I think maybe as time goes on, we'll see that when new sets release, that maybe that initial hype, those initial prices won't be as high as they are right now.
Yeah, it always comes down.
I don't think, and I mean, and some people are probably like, oh, you a bunch of fanboy nerds. Like, of course you're going to say the bubble's not going to burst, but I don't think it, I don't see it happening.
Absolutely.
This is around, it's going to be here for a while.
We said it from the beginning. It is an opinion, but again, come and have that discussion with us. Send us an email. Tell us what you think. We have TikTok, Instagram, we're on YouTube. We have emails. I mean, come in and just have that conversation with us. Why would this dip when, again, there's so many individual moving parts that even if one or two things go the wrong way or they start to dip, there's so much more. And again, like SD said, this is just Pokemon. Again, you have people that rip Magic that have come in, and I mean, I get it when you're talking about like a set, and this is around when I first came in. They were talking about MetaZoo, right? MetaZoo with this new thing, the hype thing, and then it kind of went away. But then all of a sudden, I'm starting to see new things come out about MetaZoo. I don't know if it's some kind of resurgence. It's got new life back into it. I mean, the idea is that this is not going away. TCG, let's just put it that way. If Pokemon or anything were to ever go away, TCG altogether is just not going away.
No, I haven't looked in a while. And honestly, I should. And we should do maybe an episode about that. But I guarantee you, viewers out there right now, go to Kickstarter. I guarantee you there is probably at least 4 or 5 Kickstarters for a new TCG out there. I bought one probably about a year ago now, but it's not going anywhere. People are trying to get in on too by creating new games, new cards. I mean, I guarantee you on Kickstarter right now, there's probably 4 or 5 new projects trying to go.
I believe it. Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's so hot right now. I wish I had that clip from Zoolander. It's so hot right now.
He's so in, right? What is it, Magnum, right? Just steal like
yeah. So, but yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Any other points you got for now? I think to wrap this up, put a pretty little bow on it. I don't think the bubble's going to burst. I think we still got a while to do this, at least for the next few months, probably the next year. or two. I think it's going to be a good run for Pokemon. Especially next year's just going to get crazy with 30th anniversary. Who knows what's on the horizon? They're probably going to surprise us with some stuff. It's going to be nuts. And then you made a good point too offline. It's not even just our market, right? China. That's
How
a
about
thing
that,
now
right?
too. Yeah.
China,
Yep.
right? I mean, the idea that everybody would just, oh yeah, don't nobody collects Chinese Pokemon cards. Then now everything is exclusive. They've figured it out, right? They said, hey, let's just print this stuff directly for Chinese cards. And then all of a sudden, boom, right? Everybody's got to collect Chinese cards. And
Maybe
then
that's
151, it just,
Yep. Maybe that's what they were trying to do with the German boxes that they put English cards in of Mega. Did you see that?
yeah, I did see
All
that.
those booster boxes that have the German print on the outside, but they're English booster packs. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
crazy right now. But and that's another example right there. Why the market won't bust. Because now people are going to grab onto those. Those will become collectible, that they're error booster boxes.
Yep.
It's just
All of a sudden,
everything.
hey, you wanted an error box? That's what they said that happened during what is it, Fusion Strike? Fusion Strike, there was error boxes that they were like, oh yeah, this is a god box. Everything inside, like all kinds of alt arts sitting in one box. Oh,
Really?
there's 2 or 3 Gengars, 3 or 4 Espeons in there. Like I've only heard it. I've never seen one. I know I've seen it at shows where people will actually display a box and they'll say this is a god box for a Fusion Strike just because it has that plethora of items that could be hit because it just they know for whatever reason the serial number, the batch. I mean, the idea is just there was some kind of error. Obviously, people have put out their videos of or photos of that table that has like all the Fusion Strikes, all the Umbreon, the Moonbreons, and everything, and was like, see what happens. But it's
Wasn't
just not.
there?
It's just not going
Sorry.
to stop.
Yeah. This is a little changing gears real quick. Going along line with your time of Fusion Strike right there. Wasn't there? I remember seeing on the Crave stream, wasn't there some like Silver Tempest target hangers that were like god packs or something?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, people were talking like, man, go in there and it's in the hangers. There's just some kind of error when they were making
Yeah.
the hanger packs, the sleeved hanger packs,
Yeah.
and
Something.
they were all hitting. So they were all guaranteed to hit like V Maxes and alt arts and rainbows. Like it's just nonstop. There was a batch of cards that went out from Silver Tempest, and you were just guaranteed to hit big cards, even if it wasn't just the alt art Lugia. The idea was you were going to get something worth ripping.
Yeah, totally. Maybe any last words? Good conversation.
Geniuses, thank you very much for all the follows, everybody
For
that's
sure.
reached out to us. I mean, it is so cool. There's been, as always, we always say it's been a great ride. We've had subscribers come in. We'd have people reached out. I mean, the contact, the ability to communicate with each and every one of you, keep that interaction going, and obviously helping us grow. We can't say enough. We've put out a few posts, right, where we were able to hit a certain amount of views and
Yep,
subscribers
we
and
have.
everything.
It's been
So
great.
again,
Thanks to you guys.
it's been awesome. So thank you
It
again, all
has.
you geniuses that are along this ride with us. This has been a lot of fun so far, and hopefully we can keep going.
Yep. I got to get our Facebook going. It's created, but I've done nothing with it. I need to get that up and running. I know stuff posted that, but we'll get that up and running. But please continue to leave comments, start the conversation, keep the conversation going. We love to hear from you, all of you. Thank you so much. And go out there, rip some packs, keep the market bubble going, and we'll talk to you next time.
Have a good one.